Hey you guys, we're doing a collab today. I'm doing a collab with Ash from Makeup and Chaos, and we are telling you our top 10 palettes for fall. So come join us. Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Andi, and I'm really happy that you're here. I have been looking forward to this. I just sent Ash a message the other day, and I said, I know it's late notice because it's already the beginning of September and they pre-film a lot. And I was like, we haven't talked about a September collab. We've been collabing like every month. So we haven't talked about a September collab. And they said, they threw out a couple of ideas and said top 10 fall palettes. And I'm like, freaking perfect. Because it's the end of September, so it's officially fall, and I love fall makeup, you guys. I love fall makeup. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm so excited. Okay, so people have different ideas of what fall palettes are. They're not always brown. They're not always gold. They're not always copper and all of that. Having said that, I do have some here. So we're just going to go through one by one. I might swatch a couple shades for you. I have my makeup wipes here just in case. So the first one is the Wild Child palette from Colourpop. This is a really pretty 9-pan palette. And it's so pretty. It is such a rich brown. Oh, this copper right here is so freaking pretty. Look at that. Oh, look at that, you guys. It is such a pretty palette, and I love it. This here is more of a glitter, that in the middle. But look at that. See, I think that's bronzy goodness and coppery goodness, and I love it. So yes, this is my first palette for fall. The second one is the Pinky Rose Sunflower palette. You cannot have fall without sunflowers. I'm just telling you. I have a thing that says, in a world full of roses, be a sunflower. I concur. I did get this palette in friend mail from Ash, so that's special. And has sunflowers on it. So pretty. This color story is awesome. So you have your browns and you have your oranges, but you have these like that purple shade, these jewel tones up here. Like this right here is such a beautiful teal. Oh my gosh. And that formula, I like the Pinky Rose formula. That wasn't even a shimmer, that was a matte. Let's do some shimmers. That was called Grunge. Let's do this. Let's do that purple. It's a lighter purple than what you would think, but it's so pretty. Yeah, so we have browns. We have this beautiful shimmer down here. It's almost like a pinky copper. I'm running out of room. Look at that. Holy shnikes, look at that. So I love it. Definitely fall. I wish I wouldn't have swatched that glitter. Now I have glitter. I have glitter on my hands. Funny story. Can I do a funny story real quick? Super funny. Super, well, I don't know if you'll think it's super funny. I think it's super funny. My daughter, her 21st birthday was recently, and she had a sash that said birthday girl or something like that on it. And the sash was all glitter. And so on the way home, she rode home with us. The back of my car, like the back seat of my car, is just solid glitter. Solid glitter. Like the seat, the back of the seat. Oh, these smell nice. These are the Purity. Oh, these are my Busy Beauty box. Those are nice. They smell lemony. Okay, moving on, guys. Moving on. Ace Beauté Classical Paradise. And, I mean, what's more fall than this? You guys, look at that. Look at that. Ash says it looks like apples, and I I agree. I agree. I agree. It looks like apples. Well, let's do this shade right here. This clay is what it's called. Oh, and then this soil. It's like a brownie wine shade. Oh, it's actually pretty red. They're both really red. Yeah. I freaking love this. It is an Ace Beauté. Did I say Ace Beauté? It's so pretty. It's so flippin' pretty. So yes. And these are in no particular order because I couldn't do that. I can't put them in order like that. And then we have the Nomad Marrakesh palette. I have used this a few times, and it is an amazing formula. Amazing formula. This shade right here is probably my favorite shade in the entire palette. It is so rich. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. What else do we have? We have this, I can't pronounce any of the names, but this is like a dark terracotta-ish brown. And, oh, so pretty. I love this palette. Love the formula, love the shades. Nomad is one of the best, in my opinion. Nomad is one of the best. Okay, now, this palette is no longer available, but it is the Solar Flare palette from BH, and it is their baked formula. And you guys know I love me a baked formula. Look at those. Those are some amazing shades. And this shade right here is my favorite. Again, like all these look the same, but look at the shimmer on that. Holy, ugh. It does have this beautiful purple up here. Jewel tones, jewel tones. You can definitely do jewel tones in the fall. Look at that. It's like an eggplant. I love it. So yes, this is another one of my favorite fall palettes. And then one of the newest palettes that I have is the Be Perfect Carnival 4, the Antidote. And oh my gosh, talk about fall. You have those grungy greens, you have these oranges and browns and golds. And it is such a pretty, I'll go for something different since I've been doing browns. Look at that green, you guys. It has a little bit of a shift to it. It is gorge. What else are we going to do? I want this cutie pie right here. These all look the same. Those are my favorite types of shades. They're like not quite brown, not quite orange. Yeah, so this is a freaking stunning palette. And the formula on this is so nice. So nice. I first heard of this palette from Ash and Pia W. Makeup with Pia W. has a channel. She sent a palette to Ash. Ash used it on a video. Pia and Ash did a collab. I explained all this when I hauled it, but I couldn't not buy it after I saw Ash and Pia use it. I couldn't. Okay, so those are kind of expected. Those are kind of expected fall palettes. Okay, guys, so those 6 were pretty expected. Like, those have your typical fall shades. But there are other shades that I feel like encompass fall. If you know what the shade Oxblood is, it is one of my favorite shades for fall. It is a deep red. Kind of like a wine red, but Oxblood handbag, boots, lipstick, eyeshadow, like Oxblood. Love it, love it. So, my next fall palette is the Natasha Denona Cupid palette. Not really expected as far as fall, but this red is so freaking beautiful. Like, I love that red. I flippin' love it. And then you have some really warmer type reds over here. It's like a brown red, and I love it. So when I think of this, when I see this, I think of oxblood, and when I think of oxblood, I think of fall. So yeah. The next one is the Wine and Only palette from ColourPop. This is a 9-pan, and I can show it to you because their mirrors still has the film on it. Again, deep red shades. This shade right here is freaking stunning. It is such a deep red. And then this shimmer right here in the middle is gorge. Like, that is just, oh. Yeah, oxblood. Oxblood. I mean, it is a very unfortunate name for the shade, but that's what it is. It's called oxblood. I know you know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so another one that's not really quite as expected, but I can't help but see fall when I see it, is the Melt Amor y Mariposa palette. And so look at these shades. Not typically fall, right? But look at these warm shades. And when I see shades like this, I think fall. I do. So I have used this palette a couple times, and it's freaking amazing, first of all. This Maria right here. Look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful red. Let's see, this Charo right here. These are mattes. It's like a dirt. I mean, it looks like dirt, like a rich brown with a little bit of purple in it, doesn't it? I feel like I've used that shade before. I feel like I've used it. And then you have this. Then you have this Nueva Vida right here. And that is so freaking pretty. Like, those are fall shades, you guys. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. It's fall. I love them. And not to mention the shimmers. The shimmers are gorge. But yeah, not an expected fall palette, but to me it's fall. And then last but not least, you cannot have a fall palette collection video without the Haunted Europe. It's haunted, you guys. What is fall? Fall is Halloween. Yes, it is. Fall is Halloween. And we're going to appreciate the artwork. I do this every time I show it. But it's freaking amazing. I got this in birthday mail from Ash. And so pretty. And no, I mean, this is probably not a fall color. That could be easily a fall color. A dark purple. It's so pretty. But the embossing, you have coffins. Let me do it this way. You have coffins, you have spiders, you have bats. What's more fall than that? Nothing. Nothing, I say. But we're going to do this Krampus right here. That purple. You guys, holy shit. Oh. You guys. Oh. What else are we going to do? We're going to do this navy blue called Black Forest. This navy blue right here. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. And then you do have browns, warm browns. You have a cool brown up here. It's a beautiful palette. It's a freaking beautiful palette. And Just saying. Ash and I will be doing a collab with this palette at the end of October. Halloween time. Yes, we will. I mean, look at that. I can't. I love fall. I do love fall. Summer's my favorite. But only because we don't get a long fall here. We get a very, very short fall. It's like 5 minutes. And I love bonfires. I love football. I love football. I love the smell of the leaves. I love wearing sweaters and boots and hoodies and all of that. I do. But it's not long enough up here. So I rather would have summer, but I do love the feeling of fall. You go outside and it smells like football and trick or treat. I mean, it's just that fall smell, and it's amazing. So it gets me. It gets me. So I was super excited when Ash asked me, said something about doing our top fall palettes, because I'm like, yes. And I had 8 of them like that, and then I had to choose the other 2 because I have so many that are your typical warm browns, oranges, golds, copper, bronze, all of that. And I'm like, you know what? That's not all fall. Like, fall is so much more than that. So don't forget to go over and visit Ash's channel. The link to their video is going to be down in the description box, as well as their channel. So if you haven't visited them yet, go do so. You're in for a treat. Ash does beautiful, stunning makeup. Like extremely talented makeup. And I love watching them do makeup. I love it. I love watching their swatch videos. I love watching their haul videos. They have a great personality. Great personality. So if you haven't already visited their channel, this is the perfect opportunity to do that, so that they can show you their top 10 fall palettes. Thank you so much, Ash, for another fun video. I really appreciate you. And you guys, I appreciate you being here. And until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.